In Mount Komorebi, it's about respect, and that is something that I demand.
Now that I have played hundreds of roles in my career, it is time to play myself.
After a lifetime of serving the Mormon Church, it is time to spread my wings and fly.
When you have your own approval, you will never need anyone else's.
God is my savior, my children are my reasoning, and my husband is my everything.
In a town filled with ice queens, this doll will always reign supreme.
Oh my god, Andy, this set is fabulous. I am so excited to be here.
Skylar, you look amazing. Are you ready for your first ever reunion?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Hey Cindy, you look gorgeous.
Aw, thank you, sweetheart. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am so ready for today.
Savannah, you look incredible. You are always dressed to the nines.
Thank you, Andy. You are looking very sharp yourself, too. If you weren't gay and I weren't married, then honey, you would be getting my number.
Sky, you look fabulous. This dress is everything on you. I am obsessed.
Coming from you? Jenny, you are selling this look and I am buying it, honey.
Hi, Jenny? Are we not even going to acknowledge one another?
Ideally not until we absolutely have to.
Are you being serious, Jenny?
Dead serious. Now if you'd stop speaking to me, I would hugely appreciate that.
Hey Natasha, nice to meet you. Are you ready for today?
I was born ready, Andy. There are some truths that I would like to get out there today.
Well, we are excited to have you here. Well, ladies, looks like we're just waiting for one more to join us.
Only one more? I wonder which bitch that could be. Oh wait, I think we all know who likes to make a grand entrance.
She does love a late entrance, doesn't she? Come on, Kennedy, hurry up, girl. I have dinner plans following this.
Oh, for fuck's sake, can she just hurry up? Why is she wearing blue? Did she not get the memo?
Oh, my bad, ladies. I must have misread the email.
She is so full of shit, always trying to be the odd one out. Typical.
And with that, it looks like we're all here. Let's get started, shall we? Hello and welcome to the Real Simwives of Mount Komorebi Season 1 Reunion. I'm your host, Andy Sims. And we are here with the fabulous ladies of Mount Komorebi. What a season it has been. Absolutely show-stopping. These ladies have not only shattered records, but have also pushed the boundaries in ways we've never seen before. We've had drama, we've had laughter, we've had tears, and tonight, we're diving into it all. Skylar, it's wonderful to finally meet you. How are you doing tonight?
I'm feeling amazing, Andy. Ready to clear the air, debunk some ludicrous rumors, and have some fun.
That's the spirit. And we all know you've brought the style with you as always. Hello, Cindy. I have to admit you are looking phenomenal tonight. How are you doing, my love?
Oh, you are so sweet, Andy. I'm doing okay. I'm hoping to achieve some resolve here tonight. It's been a difficult season for a lot of us here.
You can say that again. Well, that is what the reunions are all about, Cindy. I am sure that you will all leave feeling much better than you did coming in. Jenny, or should I say the 5-time Oscar legend, how are you doing?
5 Oscars and hopefully soon to be 6, Andy. I've just been nominated again for my latest movie, so I'm feeling incredible. I've also cut out some toxic people from my life, and the results have been nothing short of amazing, so I guess you can say I'm on cloud 9.
That's amazing, Jenny. Congratulations. Hey, Kennedy. Your presence this season has been nothing short of fascinating. What have you been up to since filming wrapped?
Well, you know how it is, Andy. I've been keeping busy as a pastor at my church. I don't just sit around all day like some of these women. Since the show aired, I've been blessed with so many new members joining our congregation. So my spare time has been very limited, which I consider a blessing.
So you are telling me that there are people joining your church because of this show? Well, if that's the case, then they are even nuttier than you.
Sit down, little girl. This isn't your time. I'll get to you a little later on, but until then, zip it.
Have you chosen to completely isolate them too, Kennedy? I am so hurt by you. Why haven't you been taking my calls?
Oh, my sweet Natasha. I've just been so busy. Please don't misinterpret my actions for isolation. You are my friend.
F off with your lies. I saw your confessional in the finale where you said that I was so easily manipulated. What the f, Kennedy?
Don't you swear at me, you cunt. Don't you dare.
What are you going to do about it, bitch? You set me up this season. You are vile.
That's not true, Natasha. I never used you. I would never do that. You were the one who helped me with those rumors about Skylar. I was just trying to do the right thing.
Do the right thing? You made me believe we were exposing something real, something dangerous. And then you go behind my back and call me a naive little girl? Really, Kennedy?
I never meant it like that. You're twisting my words. I care about you, Natasha. You're just too sensitive about all this. You let your emotions get the better of you.
Maybe you are right. I was just so upset, Kennedy. I really valued our friendship.
No, Natasha, don't believe a word she says here today. She is trying to gaslight you into thinking that you are the one in the wrong. I am way too familiar with that.
Stay out of this, troublemaker. You have been exposed for the crooked sim that you are, so keep your sins to yourself.
I think the only person that exposed themselves for who they really are in the finale, besides Cindy, was yourself, Kennedy.
What the Jenny? Are you being serious right now? What is your problem?
You are the problem, Cindy. We've been friends for years, and you immediately sided with someone who is clearly jealous of me.
Now what is she jealous of then, Jenny?
The bitch can't even hold an ice cube, let alone a snowflake. She is so desperate to have a moment on this show, it's pathetic.
Right, ladies, we are slightly going off topic here. We'll get into all of this a little bit later. Hey, Natasha, nice to see you here today. How are you doing?
Hey, Andy, I'm not doing great if I'm being honest. I was really hesitant coming here today, as I am only on good terms with one of the ladies here.
And who is it that you are on good terms with?
Savannah.
Well, hopefully you can leave on better terms with the other ladies today, Natasha. And last but not least, we have a Vogue supermodel in the room. Hey, Savannah, how are you doing, love?
Hey, Andy, I'm doing amazing, thank you for asking, chick. You best believe that I am still boasting about my Vogue magazine cover.
Hell, I don't blame you, Savannah. If I were you, I'd be walking up to strangers in the street and letting them know that I'm on the front cover of Vogue. Now, before we delve right into the drama, here's a message from our Sulani legend, Gabrielle.
Hey everyone, I hope that you're enjoying the show. This is just a quick little message to let you guys know that we are now on Patreon. With YouTube placing restrictions on my videos, keeping the channel funded has become a really big challenge. However, by joining us on Patreon for as little as £2 or $3 a month, you will be helping the channel hugely. As a thank you, you'll receive exclusive sneak peeks, extended scenes, behind-the-scenes footage, early episode releases, and more. I would like to say a huge thank you to everybody who has already joined. Your support is what is keeping us going. And by us, I mean me, because honey, this is a one-woman show. So please, if you are enjoying the content that we are providing, consider joining us on Patreon.
We are back in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, and welcome back to the Real Simwives of Mount Komorebi Season 1 reunion. I am your host, Andy Sims. This season has been nothing short of a wild ride. With jaw-dropping feuds, dramatic poolside showdowns, and friendships shattered beyond repair, the drama hit harder than ever before. This season delivered more chaos, more twists, and more unforgettable moments than we ever imagined. Now, before we get into dissecting the season's most fiery moments, we are going to take a few questions from our audience. One of our viewers asked, Cindy, I loved your presence this season. I especially loved your family. I have to ask, have you ever wanted more children? You always seem so passionate about your family, especially your children, which is simply wonderful. And I was wondering, do you ever see yourself doing something like gardening?
Well, firstly, I'd like to thank that viewer. I am so glad that my presence this season was enjoyed. And yes, I am a mom through and through. I just love my kids more than anything else in this world. So absolutely, I would like to have more children. It's not something that me and my husband are planning, but it's definitely something that's in our future for sure. And as for gardening, yes, most definitely. If Mount Komorebi wasn't so cold, then my garden would be filled with flowers. As we stand, we have artificial flowers in our garden, but they still look beautiful nonetheless.
Another one of our viewers asked, Sav, congrats on the Vogue cover. Being a beautiful woman comes with perks and also many challenges. What is your advice for up-and-coming beautiful young women in the world who constantly get discouraged by haters, like Mika?
Oop, mic drop, honey. But no, seriously, thank you so much to this viewer for recognizing the struggles that us models face. A lot of people just assume that because we are beautiful, life is just all of a sudden so much easier for us. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Unfortunately, though, jealousy is a big thing in the modeling industry. If you are doing better than the next model, then you have to expect some bitterness. It's not nice, but it is what it is. I say as long as you focus on yourself, then you'll be fine. Don't let the trolls get in your head.
Another one of our viewers asked, Jenny, how do you stay so effortlessly fashionable? And could you rate the looks of the other Simwives at the reunion? You were my favorite this season, and I respect you so much for being responsible and owning yourself.
Oh, that is so nice. Thank you so much to whoever wrote me that. What a wonderful thing to say. Now, as for rating the looks here today, I'd say that best dressed in my very humble opinion goes to myself, of course. But second best dressed goes to my girl Skylar. Her look is a 10 for me.
What can I say? Jenny's got a great eye for fashion.
Now the rest? I'd give Kennedy an 8, Natasha a 4 because... Honey, what is that? It looks like you are off to the beach.
It's called fashion, darling. Look it up.
Well, if that's fashion, Andy, then I'll leave that on the rack. And lastly, my beautiful Savannah. Honestly, she could be butt naked and she would still score a 10. But this look is gorgeous, so it's a 10 all around for her.
And what about Cindy?
Oh, her, I forgot about her. This look is cute, I guess. 6.
Well, I guess it's hard to remember someone when you're busy trying to keep up.
Keep up? Please, darling. I'm setting the pace and you're just trying not to trip.
Setting the pace? Is that what we're calling mediocrity now? You should try setting some standards instead, doll.
Honey, you wouldn't know a standard if it slapped you in the face. Sort of like that foundation you never blend.
Oh, Jenny, let's not pretend that you know anything about blending. The only thing you are good at is blending into the background.
Well, sweetie, you'd know all about that playing housewife for years.
Playing housewife? Darling, I've been running a household all the while. You have been running out of relevancy.
Yeah, okay, Cindy. Well, at least my name gets remembered. You've been so focused on the kids that the only time yours gets mentioned is on a school pickup list.
Mentioned? My name is respected. Something you could learn a thing or two about.
Respected? Or just avoided because people know you'll trap them in a conversation about parenting drama and casserole recipes?
Oh, off, Jenny. You have become insufferable recently.
Insufferable? Cindy, darling, that's just what people call confidence when they can't keep up. Now, why don't you go back to being forgettable? It suits you better.
Right, okay. Let's move on before things get too heated. Another one of our viewers asked, Kennedy, how did you end up becoming a raving, ranting religious leader? Surely you weren't always so, passionate.
Well, first of all, ranting? Has this degenerate ever been to one of my sessions? Because if not, that little is not welcome anyway because they don't understand what my sessions are about. They are about spreading love and kindness through, yes, I admit, some harsh words. But those are the words from God himself, and I am just the messenger.
She's not a messenger, she's schizophrenic.
But to answer this sinner's question, I was brought up in the church. My mother was a pastor, and I had grown up in that environment. So it seemed natural for me just to follow my mother's footsteps.
This season, hopes were high for a friendship between Natasha and Cindy, with Cindy warmly welcoming Natasha to the neighborhood. However, after a dinner where Cindy talked about her influencer daughter, tensions grew. It harbored all season and exploded at the finale. But is there no hope for this friendship moving forward? Take a look.
My beautiful Yinrun is embarking on a career in social media. She has just surpassed 200 followers on her social media, and I couldn't be any prouder of her. Yinrun is trying to become a social media influencer, She just surpassed 200 followers, so I am super proud of her.
Oh, that is amazing. Well, send her my love, Cindy. She is such a good kid.
Cindy keeps claiming that her daughter is a social media influencer, but she's not. I know because I work in social media, and it's clear she doesn't meet the criteria. It feels like she's belittling my career by boasting about something that isn't true. Being an influencer requires genuine engagement and a significant following, not just a few likes and comments.
How about we tell Cindy right now that you're offended by her daughter trying to be a social media influencer?
Now, why would you bring that up, you bitch? I told you that in confidence.
Wait a damn minute! Natasha, are you seriously talking about my daughter behind my back? Natasha has crossed the line. My children are off limits.
Being an influencer is about influence, and she has none.
You are disgusting, Natasha. How dare you put my daughter down like that?
I'm just telling the truth, Cindy. Your daughter needs a reality check, and so do you.
You're just a jealous, bitter witch. My daughter has more potential in her little finger than you have in your whole body. I am done with you. You are not worth my time.
Ditto, babe. Ditto.
Okay, so let's get into it. Natasha, you had some strong opinions about Cindy referring to her daughter as an influencer. So let's start with you.
I wasn't trying to be mean, but facts are facts. When you call yourself an influencer with only 200 followers, it's misleading. And as someone who works in social media, I know what it takes to build a genuine following. So yes, I took offense when Cindy's daughter, no disrespect, started calling herself an influencer. It felt like a joke because it was a joke.
Just because she didn't have millions of followers like your clients doesn't mean that she's not working hard or that she doesn't have potential. You were so dismissive about it. You didn't even give her a chance.
It's not about giving her a chance or not. It's about being realistic. You can't just wake up one day and decide you're an influencer because you post a few pictures online. There's a whole strategy behind it, something your daughter clearly doesn't understand.
And who are you to decide what she understands? Who made you the gatekeeper of who gets to call themselves an influencer? You were so quick to tear her down instead of lifting her up. What kind of disgusting sim does that?
Do you even know how hard this industry is? Or are you just living in a fantasy where everyone's a star just because they say so? You need to be realistic about it, Cindy. I don't want your daughter embarrassing herself more than she has already.
My daughter has dreams, Natasha. And instead of supporting her, you made it your mission to humiliate her. You practically laughed in her face. How do you think that made her feel? Are you proud of yourself, bitch? You should be ashamed of yourself. You are disgusting.
Oh, for goodness sake, tell her to grow up. If she wants to make it in this industry, then she needs to grow a thicker skin. I'm sorry, but her crying over a comment I made just shows she will never make it in this industry.
F*** you! How dare you tell a child to grow up? You are sick!
Well, it looks like your daughter got her delusion right from her mother. Honestly, what you are doing is poor parenting. You shouldn't be bigging your child up when she is clearly shit at it.
Are you proud of yourself to be talking about a child in this way? You are vile.
You are so obsessed with your own success that you think you're the only one who knows how the world works. Well, guess what? My daughter is going to prove you wrong. She's going to build something real, something you can't take away from her with your nasty comments.
Oh, I'm shaking, Cindy. Really? I'm just waiting for the day she hits that big 500-follower milestone. Maybe then I'll finally respect her influence.
You are so cruel, Natasha. You think you're better than everyone because you manage some big accounts, but you're nothing without them. My daughter might not have the numbers yet, but she has something you've lost. A heart. She cares about people, not just followers and likes. You've forgotten what it means to be human.
And you have forgotten that this is a business. Feelings don't matter in this game, Cindy. Results do. Your daughter can have all the heart in the world, but that won't get her the deals, the partnerships, the real influence. And if you keep coddling her, she'll never learn what it takes to succeed.
You know what, Natasha? I thought you'd support us, but all you've done is tear us down at every opportunity. You've shown your true colors this season, and they're not pretty. You can keep your cold, calculated world. I don't want any part of it.
Oh, please, Cindy, spare us the sob story. You're acting like Natasha is the big bad wolf when you're the one living in a fairy tale. My daughter, oh, my poor little daughter. Give me a break. You're just pissed that Natasha didn't buy into your little fantasy. Grow the up.
What the hell is your problem, Kennedy? This has nothing to do with you.
Oh, it has everything to do with me, sweetheart. I'm sick and tired of you pretending to be this sweet, innocent victim. You're just as calculating as Natasha, but you hide it behind that fake smile and those crocodile tears. You knew exactly what you were doing when you paraded your daughter around trying to make her into something she's not.
How dare you? I was just proud of her. What mother wouldn't be? You're cruel, Kennedy. Just plain cruel.
Cruel? Honey, you don't even know the meaning of the word. I'm real. I say what everyone else is thinking, but is too scared to say. And I'm thinking that you are delusional if you believe your daughter is ever going to be anything more than a wannabe. She's a nobody, just like you've been all season. A sad, desperate nobody trying to fit in with the big girls.
You are vile, Kennedy. Absolutely vile. I've done nothing to you, nothing. And you come for me like this? What kind of person are you?
A monster, that's what she is. Don't waste your breath on this psychopath. She's just trying to tear you down because she's threatened by anything good in this world. Kennedy's nothing but a venomous snake who strikes when she sees anyone vulnerable.
Oh, shut up, Skylar. You always have to stick your nose where it doesn't belong. You're just pissed because you are irrelevant, just like Cindy. You're both pathetic, crying over nothing while real women, myself and Natasha, handle their business.
You call this handling your business? You're a bully, Kennedy. A sad, lonely, schizophrenic bully who thrives on hurting others because you can't stand your own miserable life. You can't stand that Cindy has something real, something you'll never have. Love and a decent family. All you have is your twisted, hateful little world, and I feel sorry for you.
Oh, bravo, Skylar! The saint swoops in to save the day. How predictable! But you know what? I don't need your pity, as you are going to hell, bitch. And I can't wait for that day to come.
Well, if you are going to heaven, then I'll happily go to hell. You are hell. You are the devil.